Hey, welcome back to some more Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury. In the last episode, Kobito and Shin revealed themselves to be the Supreme Kai and his faithful attendant, I guess. And they revealed that there is a massive plot going on where Spopovich and Yamu are simply pawns for a wizard named Barbity who plans to resurrect Majin Buu. So I also promised to level up Goku and Gohan to level 70. I got Goku to level 70, but I actually left Gohan at level 68. I did a little bit of training, but I figured it would be better off. I'd be better off if I trained in here after opening the gate with Goku. Alright, so I've opened that. Let me just break these rocks. I did spend a little bit of time breaking the rocks here actually, because apparently there is some better equipment we can get. The so the 1-ton armbands that we have, apparently we can get 2-ton and I think 10-ton armbands potentially, according to like one website I found anyway. There isn't a ton of information about this game online, so that's as best as I can tell. I also did, so I tried breaking the rocks for a little bit to see if I could get them, because apparently you can get it from rocks or from some of the enemies around here. I managed to get some dirty gloves, which is something, but since I'm constantly trying to get more experience, I figured there wasn't much point to getting that cleaned or anything like that. Alright, let me just go Super Saiyan before we even head in to the forest. Alright. Here we have some new enemies here. There we go. So I'm hoping that we can get some of that equipment while we're going through here, and even if we don't end up getting it while we're in here, well, there's something different. That requires a much higher level and will increase our endurance again, so that's nice going forward. Yeah, I'm hoping we get the equipment, but I'm not gonna like dilly-dally around to get in order to get it. If I don't end up getting it by the end of the episode, like as we're finished with this area, whichever comes first, I'll just take some of my own time to try and grind for it. Oh, a yellow belt. I believe that comes before green. Yes. Okay, so we can actually equip that, and that does give us better endurance. So sure thing. At some point, I'll probably just sell off all the extra ones that we're not wearing. Oh, and I should probably put those points in. The reason also I'm playing as Gohan and getting him to level up is I believe there is a door coming up. That's a blue one, which I believe is for Vegeta. Again, I believe just like post-game or something. Because I think we don't really... I think we'll end the game around 100 or so. So most of the ones that go beyond that, I think, are just kind of a post-game deal. And the reason I'm bothering to train up Gohan right now is I believe there's a door coming up for him. I would love to play as Vegeta now that we have access to him. Why can't I put that point in? Can I only get so far? Oh, can I only get so far ahead of the others? I'll try putting that in the power and next level up. I'll see if I can put a point back in. Yeah, I'd love to get a chance to play as Vegeta since we only just unlocked him. He's got energy below 6%, he's got final flash. Hold B1 to emit a long beam of energy which travels across the land instantly. And Big Bang for speed to release the emit. Press the B button and release to emit a large ball of energy that explodes on contact. Hold the B button longer to make the attack stronger. And that's at level 2 apparently, just to start off, which is cool. Oh, and I pressed all the wrong buttons, my bad. Let's see, yep, that gave me an extra point. Huh. I'll start putting points in endurance, I guess. I'll just sort of try and balance the other two until I'm able to put more points into strength. Oh, and I think it was a couple episodes ago now, whichever one it was when we went to get the Senzu Bean, we spun around Yajirobe a couple times and he dropped something. This is what he dropped. The Z-Fight exhibit. This is where you can find it. You know Yajirobe? And Yajirobe hates it when you run around him 3 times in a counterclockwise direction. Don't ask me how I know that. So there's also your hint for, like, in order to get that one. Which is nice. Damn, we are leveling up like crazy. And Basenko level 2. Alright, so one of our, I guess, one of our, like, our main, like, bleh. One of our skills will level up at 75. I'm guessing it's every 25 or so. That's something we'll level up anyway. There we go. Let's go Super Saiyan before I forget. Ow. Big robot who can do quite a lot of damage if you let him, but also worth good experience. $77. Very cool and nice. Alright, let's break these rocks, because there can be goodies in them. Alright, cool. We can save here. And just for the cut, I believe there's a cutscene coming up, so I'm just gonna get rid of our Super Saiyanness. Hey, come look at this. Looks like the ground here has been disturbed recently, like it's been dug up or something. And there's Spopovich and Yamu. Of course, it's so obvious now. That's why we couldn't find his spaceship. We buried the whole thing underground. Look, someone's coming out of the ship. Bora, that cursed wizard, managed to ensnare the king of the demons. Which one is the Bora? The tall one. He's the king of the demon world. It's a shadow world on the other side of this one, like 2 sides of the same coin. Maybe the strongest in this world, but in his dark world of demons, the Bora is the strongest by far. And that little guy? Is he Babidi? Yes, he is. Don't underestimate him because of his size. He's the most dangerous of them all. His magic is able to keep a being like the Bora under his control. Just imagine the kind of horror he could inflict upon this world. If he's so strong, what's going to keep us from falling under his spell? He seeks out the evil desires in a person's heart. Once he discovers them, he manipulates them and enhances them, and ultimately controls them. That is how the Bora was captured. That is why only the pure of heart, like us, have a chance of fighting him. Well, it works for most of us, but what about Piccolo? He hasn't always been one of the good guys, you know? Oh boys, what have you brought me? It's the energy like you asked for, Master. Stored inside. You've done well. We are now one step closer to achieving our goal. Shame that your business with me is finished, because I'm afraid I have no more use for you. Too bad. I really liked them. Wonderful, isn't it? Before he perished, did you see the look of fear in his eyes? It pleases me to no end to see how easily humans are frightened. And those are only 2 of them. There are millions left to torment. Oh, and there's something else. Yes, Master. Yes, we have some company. Spopovich and Yamu were followed. Indeed, the fools believe they are well hidden. There's 7 of them in all. One of them is the Supreme Kai, and 3 of them possess an enormous level of energy that we can use. We'll go a long way toward reviving Majin Buu. More than that, in these 3 alone, we'll find more than enough energy to suit our purposes. How marvelous! I was going back inside, but Deborah is staying behind. Oh no. He knows we're here. Now, let's begin. Oh no, I should have warned them. It's one of Deborah's special powers. Anything it spits on turns to stone. Don't worry, if we can defeat Deborah, they'll turn back to normal. I leave you 1 chance to run. Take it, unless you want to end up like your friends. What are we waiting for? After him! No, if we're counting on the fact that you'll charge into their spaceship to stop them. It's different for all of us if you wait out here. Sorry, but we just can't do that. Don't you understand? It's a trap. Patience has never been our strongest virtue. We have to defeat the Bora and turn our friends back to normal. The Babidi ship to defeat the Bora. You can see, Krillin and Piccolo have been turned to stone, and Kibito is no more. You fools, you're all grossly underestimating Babidi's power, walking right into his trap. We'll have Piccolo and Krillin back to normal in no time. Let's get this over with quick. We don't have all day. Alright, so over here we can fly down. And the door requires us to be 85, good lord. Let me just explore around this area a little bit. So, yeah, I've got my work cut out for me to grind a bit more. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and just get all 3 of them up to level 85. Because it would be kind of nonsense not to. So there's a chest up here that with Goku's help we can grab. Like, I do love this game, but some of these choices are a bit silly, where it's like, alright, so you need Goku to be level 70. We haven't given you any chance for Goku to level up, so you have to run off and do that on your own. And then once you do that, after that, we need Gohan to be level 85. Here is an area for you to grind in, but but there is nothing to tell you to swap to Gohan. You can see why I had, because I had thankfully had some sort of foresight to do that. Oh nice, another Z Fighter exhibit. It's a couple of them now. And it's a bit early, so I don't think we'll end the episode quite yet, but I will let you know this is going to be probably just grinding for the rest of the episode, so I will not blame anyone that leaves at this stage. And let's see what Gohan has to say now that we're Goku. It's time we showed them what they're dealing with. Right. What we can do to make this a little bit more fun is let's start with training Vegeta so that we actually have a chance to play as him. And let's just put the equipment on. Hopefully I can get some of those nicer ones in due time. Alright, so I'll give some of his special attacks a try so you can see him. So there's Final Flash. Big Bane attack. Pretty cool looking. Oh, we got another set of dirty gloves. While I am planning to sell them, I'll probably get them cleaned first to make sure that I imagine they'll be worth a little bit more if I do so. Also, I'm going to take the time to beat up the rocks here because I believe they can also drop some of the 2-ton and so on equipments. There we go. I was wondering why we hadn't run out yet. So, actually, Vegeta's stats, endurance seems to be his best one. So, we'll have to change that. Although that is nice to have as a base amount. Okay, not quite, but still. So yeah, this is basically all you're going to be missing out on. Is I'm just going to be running back and forth to level these up. I might run off and sell those other equipments to double check the stores and stuff. I might try and peruse the internet a little more just to double check, see if I can get any more references. Oh, there we go. There's one of them. Let's see, and that is 2-ton boots. So as you can see, the required level for them is 71. So Vegeta's alright to do that, but it's going to take a little while for us to do that for anyone else. That also lowers our speed even further, so definitely need to rely on going Super Saiyan in order to just run around. But that's going to speed things up quite a bit, which is nice. Alright, some sort of demon mask. Let's check that out. Ooh, increases our strength and endurance quite a bit, but lowers our power. I think it only lowers our power by however much... Oh no, that actually just lowers it outright. Still though, I think for a boost in endurance and especially a boost in strength, I'm fine with that. Another dirty shirt by the looks of things. Yeah, so level 85 is what I'm aiming for. I'm getting all 3 of them to that point just because I can't... I would like to avoid... If that's what level they expect Gohan to be, I'm gonna assume the others are gonna need to be at a similar amount. And thankfully this area isn't too shabby for grinding. Oh, that's the exit. Okay, well, I think we'll end it here then, rather than have you guys keep sitting through, kind of seeing exactly what I'm doing. I'll show off any other equipment I get, or other items in general, I suppose. I'll probably make a point of just going off to sell a lot of those to make that extra money, and also just to see if we can afford any better equipment elsewhere. We do gotta save up for the, I believe they were Hercule exhibits over on Papaya Island, where the tournament is. So, probably just gonna sell them and not buy anything new. But since I kind of just tend to share the same equipment across all of them, don't really see any need to hold on to multiple. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Next time, we're going to be entering Barbady's ship with all our characters at level 85. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.